Good day everyone, I am Erica Pikimora and I am going to continue the report about the topic 5S Housekeeping. Housekeeping is the management of duties and chores involved in the running of a household. It is sometimes used to refer to the cleaning and physical upkeep of the house. So same din siya pagdating sa workplace. We have duties to make sure that we are working in a clean and neat environment. Housekeeping from the word house plus keep means keeping of the house. The word house is used because the basic concept of housekeeping was started from a domestic house and it was gradually adopted at a commercial level to maintain high standard of cleanliness and maintenance. Maintaining a workplace that is clean and free from unnecessary material. So this will give us a good vibe to work diligently. We are free from stressful sights of files of documents or unnecessary materials while working. Same scenario pag nasa bahay. Once you see something unusual like mess, it becomes an eyesore that it may distract us from working peacefully. So next is the purpose of workplace housekeeping. So sa tingin nyo, ano nga ba ang purpose ng workplace housekeeping? Bakit marami na ang gumagawa nito, particularly yung mga malalaking company? So, let me tell you some factors why doing housekeeping has a purpose. So, here are some factors that may cause incident due to poor housekeeping. Tripping over the loose object on floors, stairs, and platforms. Tripping over the loose object on floors, stairs, and platforms, being hit by falling objects, sleeping on greasy, wet, or dirty surfaces, striking against projecting poorly stacked items or misplaced material, cutting, puncturing, or tearing the skin of hands or other parts of the body, or projecting nails, wire, or steel. So based to these factors, maybe you can now tell the purpose of housekeeping. So it is to avoid this hazard, a workplace must maintain order throughout a workday. So although this effort requires a great deal of management and planning, the benefits are many. So here are the effective housekeeping results. So first is reduce handling to ease the flow of materials, fewer tripping and sleeping incident in clutter-free and spill-free work areas, decreased fire hazards, lower worker exposure to hazardous product, example like dust and vapors, better control of tools and materials including inventory and supplies, more efficient equipment cleanup and maintenance, better hygienic condition leading to improved health, more effective use of space, reduce property damage by improving preventive maintenance, less janitorial work, improve morale, improve productivity like tools and material will be easy to find. Now that we already know the importance of housekeeping, let's move on to 5S. 5S is a system for organizing spaces so work can be performed efficiently, effectively, and safely. So this system focuses on putting everything where it belongs and keeping the workplace clean, which make it easier for people to do their jobs without wasting time or risking injury. It is also a method of creating a clean and orderly workplace that exposes waste and make abnormalities immediately visible. So, what do we mean by making abnormalities? It is to say that abnormalities are those beyond normal. Meaning to say, hindi tayo sanay sa kung ano yung mga bagay na nakikita natin sa paligid. It is also said that 5S is far more than a housekeeping initiative. Bakit kaya? It is because the main purpose of 5S is to be able to identify abnormality. For example, if the place we work in is an unorganized mess, chances are we'll rarely to be able to spot when something isn't right. But if we have things neat, clean and tidy, we're far more likely to identify when something isn't right. The origin of 5S is from the Japanese, which derived from the word seiri, seiton, seiso, shikitsu, and shitsuke. However, on the contrary to what many people assume, Japanese may not the origin of 5S. Why is that? Do you know Henry Ford's Kando program? Kando means cleaning up, arranging, neatness, discipline, and ongoing improvement. And for other, this seems to be the obvious precursor of what we call 5S today. But anyway, let's move on to the importance of 5S. The reasons why 5S is important are these factors. First is the impact to safety. It is a cluttered and chaotic work area is often unsafe work area. Syempre, pag maraming kalat, we are prone to accident. Waste. It helps us to identify and eliminate the waste or the moda. Next, low cost, high impact. We can sell things that are not needed. So all the things that for us don't have a value, but for other people it has, we can give it to them or maybe sell it. In that, we dispose of things at a low cost, as well as it has a high impact as we discard the things that are unnecessary in the workplace. Next is get everyone involved. 5S knows no boundary, meaning to say, whether you are wearing a suit from a different department, no matter what you are or who you are, everyone can get involved in doing housekeeping. And lastly is the adherence to standard is the key to Kaizen. So if you can't do 5S, you can't do lean. So this is to say that we must complete the process of 5S housekeeping before doing a lean operation. So here are one of the 5S housekeeping. So start or theory, it make work easier by eliminating obstacles, reduce chances of being disturbed with unnecessary items that cannot be immediately disposed of, need a fully skilled supervisor for checking on a regular basis, waste removal, make clear all working floor except using materials. So this means start is it basically challenges us to get rid of the things we don't need or use. Usually kasi pag nasa bahay tayo, nagdi-declutter tayo, so nakikita natin yung mga gamit na di na natin kailangan. But may sentimental value para sa atin. So same lang din siya pag nasa trabaho ka. Para sa iba, di na importante, pero para sa iyo, kailangan mo pa. That is why we use red tag. So red tag, usually it is a cardboard tags or sticker that can be attached to the items in question. So by the use of this red tag, it helps us to facilitate the sort process. So this simple paper tag can be placed on items that are sorted out in the workplace. And in that red tag, you can see information like the name, date, description of the items, and some business they don't have red tags but they put the items in a particular place. So here is an example. So as you can see, the before and after and as well as the red tag. Next is the set in order or what we called as seaton. So it arranges all necessary items so that they can be as easily selected for use. Prevent loss and waste of time by arranging workstation in such a way that all tooling equipment is in close proximity. Make it easy to find and pick up necessary items. Ensure first in first out basis. Make workflow smooth and easy. Place components according to their uses. Most frequent used component being nearest to the workplace. And simple floor marking. In other words, it purposely places all the things to its designated area or place. So there is also a saying, a place for everything and everything in its place. So things need to be strategically and purposely placed so that the work can flow smoothly without hiccups or delay. So here is an example. So yan. As you can see, the before and after also. So another example is, it is a personal example. So I work in the Science League na INC as an OJT, and as part of our curriculum in senior high, I was actually assigned to become the assistant of the supervisor in the operating department of the company. However, the HR office needed assistance inserting and arranging the past transaction of the company. So, nung nandun na ako, nakita ko na yung sobrang daming kalat dahil sa mga important files ng company. The first thing na pinagawa sa akin, pinasort sa akin yung mga file like mga transactions sa ibang company. After ko siyang masort, chinecheck ng HR kung tama ba yung gawa ko. And aside dun sa pag-sort, kailangan din i-encode para mas madali na makita yung files by the use of computer. After ko siyang ma-encode, i-arrange ko naman yung mga document based on the alphabetical order and the date of the transaction. So yun na from oldest up to the present. And then, i-compile siya sa isang folder. After the compilation, ilalagay na sa mga boxes or cabinet, including the name of the company sa labas ng folder. So as you can see, you think that what I did was easy, but actually it wasn't. I actually finished it for almost 2 weeks. So hindi pa kasama dun yung mga next step ng 5S. So that's all for my topic. Miss Residue will continue. Thank you everyone for listening.